Hola buchanas, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be about this look here. It's kind of like a sunsetty, like I don't even know what type of look, honestly. I was just trying out the Carity palette today. I didn't know what look I was going for, but this is the palette. It is so pretty. Ooh. And this is actually, I bought it like probably like 3 months ago. This is my first time using it, so I was like, you know what, I need to make a review on this because they're really they're a growing company, a growing cosmetic brand right now, I mean. So they're not super popular, but they're getting there, so I wanted to do a review on them to see if it's actually worth your money since they are barely starting off. And I think that it is worth, because it's like, I think this was like $20, and it's a good dupe for the Morphe what is it, 35B palette, because I know that Morphe doesn't sell that one no more. I don't think it does. I'll show that palette because I have that palette, that Morphe palette. I have it, so I'll show it at the end of the video, and I'll show this one next to it so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. But other than that, stay tuned for this look. I definitely am going to make another video on this palette because I did try just a few colors, and when I get a palette I don't just want to make just one video when there's other colors in the palette. So I'm going to do like start this series, because I know when people post videos of a palette, like even if it's like this with different colors, I mean all they post is just like one look out of that palette. So I want to make sure that I get the best and the most out of each palette that I own. So I'm going to go ahead and make, I think one or two more looks with the same palettes, and I think that should be my next videos, but at least one more look with the palette. And I definitely want to try the greens in this palette here, and I definitely want to get more of a purple in here because all I put was a purple down there. So I did like a sunset kind of look right here, but I definitely want to do the greens and maybe this blue here. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed about YouTubers that do makeup, is that when they get a palette, they only use like certain colors and then that's it. Like they don't give like the full like I like to see every color what that palette can create. That's why, you know, that makes me want to buy it even more with the more looks you give, right? So I think that's something I'm gonna go ahead and do with each and every palette that I have and that I own. I think I'm gonna do all my Anastasia palettes as well, because I have the Soft Glam palette that Jorge bought me, and honestly I've been doing the same exact look, so I'm gonna try to do like a different look with that palette and see if that's accomplishable. So without further ado, let's get into this video, Puchona. Oh, and by the way, before we get into this video, some of you have been messaging me saying, is my boutique still gonna be opening? Is my boutique still gonna be like something I'm gonna pursue in? Is it something I'm gonna do? And the answer is yes, I am. I've been working on my boutique these past few weeks. That is why I didn't really have time to upload, but it's gonna be opening hopefully next month. I plan on opening it next month, but I say hopefully because you never know what can happen. So yeah, so hopefully it gets hopefully you guys check out my Buchona Fashion and Beauty. Duh. Alright, that's enough talking, but this is what the palette looks like from the front and the back. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is called Tweedy, and I'm going to take that and place that just on the lid, basically pack it on there, and then after this take another brush and just blend it out. Okay, this is where I take that blending brush with no product added and just blend out the top to fade it in. The second shade I'm taking is called Vegas, and I'm putting this on the bottom of the yellow shade and then blending it into the yellow shade afterwards. Now taking that blending brush again and just blending the orange into the yellow. Now just taking the last shade, which is in Alexi, and I'm placing this under my lower lash line and then gonna blend it out with a different brush. Now that the eyes are done, we're going to go ahead and with the concealer. And as always, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair. And we're just going to put this. I feel like I'm already running out. Right here. To blend that out. So I recently went to Ulta and then I walked in and I was like, oh my gosh, this is one of the bronzers that everybody says is like the best drugstore bronzer. So I picked it up. It's this one here. It's the Butter Bronzer and I got the shade 6676. I think there's like 4 different shades. This is the second lightest because normally when I get like my colors, I'm always like the second lightest one. Let's see here, and apparently everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's like the best drugstore, so I want to try it and see, because it retails for like $15 I think, but it was on sale at Ulta for $6, which is really like super cheap for a bronzer, especially if everybody's saying like this is like the best one. So this is what it looks like here. And then you open it. It's by Physicians Formula, by the way, and you just click it open and you just lift it up, and it has a mirror and it has like one of these like sponges. It seems I would not use this. This looks like it's gonna just like put it on flat on your face and not give it like, it's not gonna go good if you use this. Seriously, like if you see this, it's literally just gonna put it on your face and that's it. Like it won't blend it or anything. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna. I mean, not that I was thinking it was gonna be bad. I already scraped it. I didn't think it was gonna be bad, but I was like kind of skeptical. Like, is this really a good bronzer? Like, everybody says it's so good and no sé qué tanto, pero I was like, oh, okay. So let's try it out. Okay, and that is a lot of bronzer. So you know I always take brush. This is like the eraser brush. It will like blend it, erase. Like, I don't even know what the hell it does, but it works really good. It's the B27 Morphe brush, and this just helps it. See that? See that? It's not that dark anymore. See how this one's dark? It blends it out really nicely. This basically blends it, erases. I don't know what it does, but it's really good. Okay. I do not like baking, but it's something that I can definitely not go without. So I just don't like that there's like the powder gets everywhere. Always basically bake anywhere where you put concealer. I think I baked for too long. I went on my phone, and you know, when you go on your phone, there's like no way off, so it was probably like 10 minutes. But I'm gonna be using a different blush. I always use my Warm Soul by MAC. That is my OG. That's literally my favorite blush. But I don't want to be using the same exact products in all my videos, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit today. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see how this goes, but this is the Tarte blush in Party. There's like literally P-A-A-A-R-T-Y, so there's 3 A's, and let's see how it goes. It's this, it's not too pinky, it's not too like dramatic. Okay. It's pretty. A little bit goes a long way though, so don't overdo it. This one. Now for highlighter, I'm going to go in with this one here. You guys, I know I've been using this same one in my past few videos, but it's because I'm still obsessed with this highlighter, and I heard that they no longer sell it, and I heard that it's sold out, even if it, or I don't know if no, it's sold out, plus, okay, so apparently it's sold out, and then once it's sold out, they never restock, because they stopped selling it. That's what I was trying to say. But this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Resi highlighter, and I'm really surprised that I was able to get my hands on this, because I literally had to travel 30 minutes to a different Sephora to literally pick this one up, and when I went, there was like a full stack, so I'm surprised like that they're sold out, and maybe they just put it on the shelves, and that's why. But this is it here. Wow, it makes a difference. I think it makes a huge difference when you put this in here. And then our brow bone. Okay, so last but definitely not least is our lips, and I'm going to be using the lip pencil by MAC, and it's Boldy Bear, and this is my absolutely favorite lip pencil. This is literally my absolutely favorite lip color. I don't know why, but it's like my favorite go-to color, so Okay guys, that's it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, this is using the Carti palette. I do like it. I think the palette that I used today is a great dupe for the Morphe 35B palette, because they no longer have the 35B palette, I believe, on they're no longer selling that one on Morphe, and I'm telling you that this 35B palette by Morphe is like the bomb if you're looking for colors, because yep, so pretty. So I think the Carti is a good dupe for it, I believe. See that? So here's the Carti. Oh, hold on, hold please. Here's the Carti, and then here's the Morphe. So it looks, you know, it looks like they have some of the same colors, so it's a good dupe for it, because I know that they don't carry this one anymore. I think that they still don't. Last time I checked, they didn't. But yeah, so definitely. And this one, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys which one it is. It's the matte. I think it's called just matte, because they are all matte colors. There's no shimmer shades in here. So yeah, see you all in my next video. Which one is?